What do you know? It's the Internet Quiz Show and it's hosted by Earl. What do you know? Writing questions all day, making guesses at night. What do you know? We're on the screen. What do you know? What is the theme?
I'm here! I made it! I hope I'm on screen. Hello folks. I realize how late this might be. This is like a bit of a delay doing this on YouTube. I will try to be as up to date with you folks on here. So hello, welcome. If you're just joining us, this is What Do You Know? Quiz show. Just looking through chat here, making sure everyone is getting over here. Yeah, I decided to spruce up some things. Looking kind of spooky and haunted. I'm gonna put the music back on here. Keep the thriller on in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to this, I know because we're doing a lot of changes here. If you'll notice, we're doing this on YouTube. I've got some new stuff on screen, lots of things. But if you're new to this, this is a live internet quiz show. We're at trivia night, and I'm your host, Earl Spears. We are going to be going through a couple hours of some trivia. In this case, we are doing some Halloween-themed trivia. I just want to make sure here that it's actually going to go to my rules, because there you go. I got my usual rule stuff here. We'll see some changes. Looking through chat here. When we get nothing visible. Oh no, this is way behind here. Spooky theme song, perfect. Okay, I've tested this out, but I also know there's like a new process to all this behind the scenes that I'm like trying to get used to. So hopefully this will all work out in the end. Hopefully you will all enjoy what's coming next year. So, like I mentioned, if you're just starting out, or even if you've been here before, I'm gonna go through the rules really quickly. I'll take a few more minutes. I think there's maybe a few more people in Zoom. I'm worried there's still people in Zoom, and hopefully they'll make it over here shortly. But yeah, for everyone that's here right now, I'll go through the spiel. There is a Google form. You can actually see it under my screen there. But in case you need it, I'm just gonna drop it in here one time in the chat. So this is your Google form. You're going to write down your team name, and you're going to keep your scores there. So make sure you have that same link, and you use that same link over and over for when you're updating your scores during the night. You can use a pen and paper. You can also use a note app. So you got Word Doc or Google Docs or anything like that on your computer or phone or laptop. That is doable, because all you need to do is write down your answers. It's not Jeopardy style where you're trying to answer the right questions immediately in the chat here or anything. So I'm gonna reveal the answers at the end of 2 rounds. I don't know why I forgot that, 2 rounds, and then you will self-check your answers. I realize I'm jumping ahead here to all that information. Yeah, so we're doing 6 rounds, 8 questions. That part has not changed. Like I said, I'm going to bring up these questions one at a time. You'll write down your answers. At the end of the 2 rounds, I will reveal the answers. You're going to self-check. You're going to send those scores to me through the Google form. Hopefully everyone, I think most everyone here is pretty much the regulars, which is great. Hello, everyone. Yeah, and then at the end of round 6, we're going to do the scores and then reveal the winner. So I'm going to just wait maybe an extra minute or 2 before we get the festivities started. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Okay. Grace is helping out in the chat there, so no one's in Zoom, which is great. Hopefully everyone migrated themselves to YouTube real quickly here, which is great. Let me know if there's any issues. I hope my internet doesn't cut off, knock on wood here, but Yeah. Zoom's dead. Listen, ever since that incident with... No, I guess I won't make that joke, but Zoom's too dangerous. Zoom's a dangerous place. Well, so far, so good. Not getting any messages or anything where trivia is. So I think we're in a good spot here. To make sure everyone is doing their forms, which is great. I feel like I had one thing I didn't check. I don't know if I can still do it now. Anyways, I'll deal with that later. Oh yeah, I don't know, I'm sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. I don't know, I'm a streamer now. Even the colors look like it's from Twitch or something. Purely accidental. But I did learn a lot of stuff from watching people doing Twitch video, live streaming, and going like, alright, how am I supposed to do this on YouTube now? Anyways, folks, I think this is a good time for us to get to actually trivia. Actual trivia. What do you say, folks? Why didn't I pick Twitch? Simple answer is it's not as easy for people to get to, like, even on a phone or mobile or tablet or anything. Like, you can, but I think just with the audience, I think it's way easier to do YouTube. There might be a time when it goes to Twitch, but I'm doing way too many changes too quickly. So I figured, well, let's just stick to YouTube for now. If it works out, I think I'm going to continue doing YouTube. I think it's probably the most likely venue or most likely platform I'm going to do this in the future. I don't know what that means, Alex. Okay, folks, no mid-rolls. I wish I knew more Dota or League of Legends terms, but I really don't. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Let's start the show. We're going to start with, as usual, just to kind of ease us into this. Obviously, the show is called What Do You Know? Therefore, I'm going to start off with our first category here, and I'm going to call it General Knowledge, aka Do You Know Things? It's our term for the new General Knowledge section here. Forgot to change to round one there. There we go. There you go, folks. So, this is basically just general knowledge, although I realized, like, pretty quickly that general knowledge doesn't really explain what this first round is. It's basically a catch-all for whatever, I don't know, whatever topics or categories I wanted to do for that day, or for trivia. So, like I said, assorted questions from various topics and categories. So, I hope everyone understands how to play the game here. Thank you, production value. Yes, a lot of time and effort in the past few weeks trying to update this stuff for y'all. There you go. Bad transition. Okay. So far, I see no questions. I think everyone is pretty much very clear on how this works. So let's get to it with general knowledge. Round one. Do you know things? Let's find out. Starting with question number one, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Question number one. What slang term is used to describe ending communication with someone suddenly and without explanation? One more time. Question number one. What slang term is used to describe ending communication with someone suddenly and without explanation? Yes, I will. There we go. That's probably better for everyone. There you go. That's probably a good time for it. Okay, I'm gonna say the question one more time because I think I might have been drowned out by the volume. One more time. Question number 1. What slang term is used to describe ending communication with someone suddenly and without explanation? Moving on to question number 2. The mask used by Michael Myers in the 1978 film Halloween was made from a face cast of what famous TV star? Alright, one more time. Question number 2. The mask used by Michael Myers in the 1978 Halloween was made from a face cast of what famous TV star? Let me know if I'm going too fast here as I jump into question number 3. What are the only mammals that are able to fly? Once again, that is question number 3. What are the only mammals that are able to fly? Here we go. Question number 4. In the song Monster Mash, Dracula asks about what forgotten dance? And one more time. Question number 4. In the song Monster Mash, Dracula asks about what forgotten dance? Moving on here to question number 5. A little bit of anatomy here. Found in the middle ear, what is the smallest and lightest bone of the human skeleton? One more time. Question 5. Found in the middle ear, what is the smallest and lightest bone of the human skeleton? There we go. Not even gonna respond to that. Just gonna move on to question 6, folks. Number 6. What Spider-Man villain often uses projectiles in the shape of pumpkins? I didn't hear what you guys are saying in the chat. One more time. Question number 6. What Spider-Man villain often uses projectiles in the shape of pumpkins? Moving on to question number 7. What popular festival started in 1810 as a wedding feast between two European royals? One more time, question number 7. What popular festival started in 1810 as a wedding feast between two European royals? And finally, question number 8. In the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, who played the undercover cop Mr. Orange? One more time, question number 8. In the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, who played the undercover cop Mr. Orange? Okay. That is our 8 questions. Gonna head back here to the start and give them once over for everybody. And then we're going to move on to round 2. Question number 1. What slang term is used to describe ending communication with someone suddenly and without explanation? Question number 2. The mask used by Michael Myers in the 1978 film Halloween was made from a face cast of what famous TV star? Question number 3. What are the only mammals that are able to fly? Question number 4. In the song Monster Mash, Dracula asks about what forgotten dance? Number 5. Found in the middle ear, what is the smallest and lightest bone of the human skeleton? Question number 6. What Spider-Man villain often uses projectiles in the shape of pumpkins? Question number 7. What popular festival started in 1810 as a wedding feast between two European royals? And here we are, back to our final question of round 1. In the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, who played the undercover cop Mr. Orange? Folks, that is the end of round 1. We will reveal the answers later on. We're going to jump ahead to round 2 now. I want to make sure I'm doing some, this is the first time I'm doing some stuff here. So, we're going to do round 2. Another mainstay, another thing that we're all familiar with, but I hope we're all ready for this. It is the music round. We are gonna do here's the song, music round. I'm gonna play some music for everybody. I'm gonna pause this stuff here, and we're gonna move on back to the questions over here. Where am I? There we go. Folks, it works out exactly like we used to. I'm going to play clips from 8 different songs. You are going to identify those songs. You get half point for either the song title and artist. If you get both, obviously you get the full point. There is going to be a common theme, as you might recall from how this works. So that's going to be an extra 1 point if you get that down. So I want to make sure I get this right here. Songs, pause, we are good. Okay, so let's get to it. Make sure I got this right. Right, don't need that yet. Okay, I think we're all set here. So we are gonna play song number 1. Song number 1.
When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer.
Oh, thought that was gonna keep going. Okay, that's song number 1. I'm gonna play it again.
When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer.
And moving on to song number 2. Song number 2. Okay, song number 2. Here we go. Song number 2. Okay, let's move on to song number 3. Song number 3. Here we go.
She is like a cat in the dark, and then she is the darkness. She was alive like a fine skylark.
Okay, one more time for song number 3. Here we go.
She is like a cat in the dark, and then she is the darkness. She was alive like a fine skylark.
All right, and I'm moving on to song number 4. Song number 4. Here we go. Somehow that song is still a little loud, but I'm gonna play one more time. Here we go. Number 4. Okay, moving on to song number 5. Song number 5.
Because you're mine. Stop the things you do.
Okay, that's song number 5. One more time for everybody.
Because you're mine. Stop the things you do.
Okay, and now song number 6 here. Song number 6.
He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always plays clean, plays by intuition.
Okay, that's song number 6. Gonna play it one more time. Song number 6.
He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always plays clean, plays by intuition.
And moving on to song number 7. Here we go. Song number 7. All right, one more time for song number 7. Here we go. All right. And finally, song number 8. Last song of the round. Song number 8. I think that's enough time for song number 8. Okay, one more time. One more time for song number 8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our 8 songs for the music category. I'm going to jump back here to the start of these songs. Make sure we're all set here. Perfect. Hold on a second. I'm missing something. That's what I'm missing. The visualizer is on screen. Let's get back to song number 1, though. Here we go. Starting with song number 1. One more time for everybody.
When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer.
Moving on to song number 2. Song number. Okay. Moving on to song number 3. Song number 3.
She is like a cat in the dark, and then she is the darkness. She was alive like a fine skylark.
Okay. Now, song number 4. And here we go. Song number 5. Song number 5 for y'all.
Because you're mine. Stop the things you do.
Okay. Song number 6. Moving on to song number 6.
He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. Plays by intuition.
All right. Song number 7. Song number 7. And finally, song number 8. This is the last time I'll repeat it. Song number 8. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our 8 songs for the music category. I've given them once over for y'all. So I'm going to give everybody another 30 seconds to finalize your answers for both rounds 1 and 2 before I do the reveal. Starting now, just an extra 30 seconds. Okay. That's it. Time is up. So please make sure you're locked into your answers before I start doing the reveal here. Starting with round 1, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully everyone is ready. Question number 1, we'll reveal the answer to. Question number 1, I asked, what slang term is used to describe ending communication with someone suddenly and without explanation? You might know it as ghosting. Ghosting. Many reasons why we might be aware of that term, but yes, the term is ghosting. Not to be confused with ghosting, doing the Clay stuff with the Patrick Swayze Demi Moore movie. That's a different type of ghosting. That's the answer to question 1. Question number 2. The mask used by Michael Myers in the 1978 film Halloween was made from a face cast of what famous TV star? Hopefully Star gave you a little bit of a clue in there by itself. William Shatner. Apparently they used his face, not related to Halloween, but they had a mask for a different thing he was doing. And it was at a prop store, a costume shop. And that's what they used for the first Halloween movies, to make Michael Myers' mask. William Shatner. That's the answer to question number 2. Katie, I think you're asking, if you're asking about the music, I believe this is the end title to Nightmare Before Christmas? Is that the title? I think that's it. I think I'm right. Moving on. Question number 3. If you notice my transitions, you might know the answer literally flying in front of you. What are the only mammals that are able to fly? That are bats. Bats, apparently. They are mammals, and they are the only ones that can actually fly. Yeah, I think this is the end title if I'm looking at my playlist here. So finally, again, question number 3, the answer is bats. Pretty easy. Question 4, in the song Monster Mash, which I think there's an instrumental somewhere in this playlist, Dracula asks about what forgotten dance. He asks, whatever happened to the Transylvania Twist? Is his line in that, in the lyrics rather. Transylvania Twist is the answer to question number 4, Transylvania Twist. Question number 5, this might be a difficult one. I don't know. We'll see. Found in the middle ear, what is the smallest and lightest bone of the human skeleton? The answer is stapes. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Stapes. S-T-A-P-E-S. Someone asked about the middle ear. Yeah, you have 2 ears, but the middle ear is the one that's like inside the noggin, the brain. Or not the brain, the skull. Stapes is the answer to question 5. Question number 6, in comics. What Spider-Man villain often uses projectiles in the shape of pumpkins? The answer to that is Green Goblin, his arch nemesis. I know he's got a lot of enemies, but I would consider him to be the uber arch nemesis for Spider-Man. Green Goblin. That's the answer to question number 6. Question 7. I think some people know this, maybe not. The popular festival that started in 1810 as a wedding feast between 2 European royals is called Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest. So I'm just looking at chat here. I guess you could argue Doc Ock is maybe the greatest villain, but I think Green Goblin was first. Also, Hobgoblin does use that. I was leaning towards like, am I gonna allow this? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna give, if you wrote Hobgoblin, although I don't know why you pick Hobgoblin over Green Goblin, but yes, if you wrote it, I'm gonna make a rash decision here and say you get a point for Hobgoblin. There you go, folks. For B tier villains. He's not always Hobgoblin. He's not always the sun. Anyways, we're not gonna get into this conversation. Let's move on. Question 7, the answer is Oktoberfest. Question number 8, in the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs, who played the undercover cop Mr. Orange? You might know him as the actor Tim Roth is the answer. Tim Roth. Tough there. Bringing back a classic line here. Tough call, but I respect it. Yeah, question number 8. He plays Mr. Orange, Tim Roth. He's the cop. That is our 8 questions for round 1. Do you know things? No relation. Actually, no, they're not related at all. There we go. So 8 questions. And now let's move back on to round 2. Back to the music round here. Whoever shows up, there we go. And gotta make sure I got everything set up here. Oh, I've already revealed it, folks. Superstition is the answer. I'm still gonna do it here. Oh yeah. It just keeps going. Okay. That is the answer to song number 1. Superstition by Stevie Wonder is the answer to song number 1. As we move on to what the answer is for song number 2. Doubling for folks. That might be something on my end here. I just had to mute it there. Hopefully that didn't do it this time. Something I might have to deal with later on here. Song number 2, Semi-Charmed Life, Third Eye Blind. Doubled audio. Strange, because now I can't hear on my end. This might be the first tech issue I'm going to have to deal with moving on as I do YouTube. Something might have changed. Oh, there's a delay. Interesting. Oh, hold on. So now you can't hear anything. So if I do... Okay. So let's... Okay, we'll see how song 3 works out. But song number 2 is Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. Third Eye Blind. That's the answer to song number 2. I'm going to switch over to song number 3. And it might double, unfortunately. You know what? What's the best way I can deal with this? Let me see here. I wonder if this will work. Okay. Let's try this for a few minutes and see how this plays out for everybody. Let's go with song number 3. I'm going to play song number 3.
This is a song about a wealthy witch.
That is the Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. Rhiannon is a song. Just wrong card. Wait, is it wrong card? Now everyone's confusing me about what's going on here. The answer to song number 3, based on that video, is Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Moving on to song number 4. The answer to that is The Wand, W-A-N-D, by The Flaming Lips is the answer to song number 4. The Wand by Flaming Lips. That's song number 4. And here is song number 5.
2, 3. I put a spell on you.
Go. Put a Spell on You. Put a Spell on You by Screaming Jay Hawkins. This might be a tough one. I don't know if everyone necessarily knows who sang that, and there's been a lot of covers. But the answer I'm specifically looking for, based on that clip, is by Screamin' Jay Hawkins. Is the answer to song number 5. The song is called I Put a Spell on You. And is song number 5. Here is song number 6.
He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist.
Of course, if you... Who's that? Roger Daltrey is the singer. That is Pinball Wizard. Pinball Wizard. By The Who is the answer to song number 6. Pinball Wizard by The Who. Here's the answer to song number 7, though. I have to cut these videos just so I can talk over it. I gotta deal with some audio later on. Song number 7 is the answer is This Charming Man by the band The Smiths. Is the answer to song number 7. This Charming Man by The Smiths. As we reveal the final answer to song number 8. Song number 8. Get it, Bruno Mars, we get it. 24K Magic. The answer, 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. The answer to song number 8 there. That should be our final song of the night, song number 8, 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. Like I said, there is a common theme, and if you wrote down, I'm going to be a bit vague in general about this if you have something similar to it, but if you wrote that the songs are related to a magic in some way, that is our common theme. I will accept a few responses in chat if anyone wrote something differently, but basically if you wrote magic, I will take that as a point. Spells, charms, wizards, wands. Rhiannon is a little weird. I read up on this. Rhiannon is the name of a Welsh goddess, not necessarily a witch, but Stevie Nicks seems to think that she is a witch. So maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something to it. But all those songs are related to magic. That is our common theme of the night for Here's a Song. But that being said, I've just revealed the 2 rounds here, and I realized how behind we are with time and stuff. So, well, let's get rid of you. These videos here. Okay, so we're gonna send the scores now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please submit your scores to the Google form that you used to submit your team names. We'll do a bit of number crunching, and then we will reveal scores, and then we'll get right to it to the next round. Put the music back on. Okay. I think we are just missing one team. The Guillotined Queens. I think we're missing one, unless they're duplicated in some way. But I am just missing your scores here. Oh, you know what? Something I miss from Zoom is you can privately message people in case they need to send you scores. You know, secretly. I don't think that's something you can do here, but we'll make it work. But otherwise, Guillotine Queens, you're the only one we are still waiting for. But as we do that, since we're gonna try to save some time for y'all, let's get to revealing our teams for the evening. I believe we have 14 teams, unless I am miscounting all this stuff. Stranger Things, I'm gonna lower you just a little bit. Here we go. Starting with our team names, let's do a bit of a reveal here. Starting with Positive Pete, Christian Bale, Peanut Butter and the Jellyfish, Mrs. Potter, the Hollywood Celebrities, McNugget and McFlurry, Cased, say that 20 times real fast, Hirsute Elderlies with Limited Functions, oh boy, Social Quistancing, Camp, Abby, Normal, Guillotine Queens, Lenny Angels, like just one Lenny, I guess, One Lone Scone, and Clem. Those are the teams playing tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, I appreciate for the teams that were donating last month to the coffee site that's below me. This is not me trying to plug, just saying thank you for folks that have been generous in donating stuff to this. Something I also failed to explain, if people aren't aware, there are prizes for playing trivia tonight. The way we usually do it is I give out gift cards of their choosing within reason. First place gets a $30 gift card, and second place gets $10. That's how it's gonna work. We'll deal with that stuff. We'll deal with all that accounting stuff at the end. Otherwise, that's what we're playing for tonight. So if you're in the top two, you might be going home a winner with some money. I love that there's an explanation for the team name now. Okay, so one more time, Guillotined Queens. I'm not seeing your scores yet. I might just move on, and then hopefully that will be sent over eventually. But just letting you know now while you're listening, I'm not seeing your scores yet. That being said, based on the averages here so far, yeah, interesting. We are looking at an average of 5 for round 1 and 6 for round 2. So for the first third of a game, we are at 11 is the average. So if you're around 11, looking pretty good. And the night is young if you are behind on that score. The night is young, but we gotta roll on here. Gotta roll on to round 3. And that is, jumped ahead there. That is the wordplay category. Generally, round 3, the contents change every so often, but basically it's something to do with words, letters, wordplay, basically. In this case, wordplay means all the answers, given that it's Halloween in a few days, all the answers contain the letters we altogether, W-E-E, somewhere within it. We. As an example, the band who recorded Buddy Holly, the answer for that would be Weezer. It doesn't necessarily mean we has to be at the beginning. This is just a funny example that maybe I should have saved as an actual question, but whatever. That's it. Weezer just gets a footnote in trivia tonight. Gonna make sure, get the music going on here. Yeah, still missing scores on that one team. Hopefully that will be sorted out very soon. Hopefully I'm not missing anything here. Let's get on with it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with round 3, wordplay. What do you say? So hopefully everyone understands how this works. The letters we are going to be somewhere in these answers. And the answers aren't necessarily just one word, so to speak, or necessarily. Here we go. Round 3, wordplay, question 1. 1985 comedy film with the tagline "The Story of a Rebel and His Bike." One more time. Question number 1. 1985 comedy film with the tagline "The Story of a Rebel and His Bike." All right, moving on to question 2 here. Once dry, it breaks away from its roots and rolls around due to the wind, often seen in westerns. Wow, nice. Once again, question number 2. Once dry, it breaks away from its roots and rolls around due to the wind, often seen in westerns. Alright, question number 3. A fictional barber from London's Fleet Street who assists in baking unorthodox meat pies. Alright, once again, that is question number 3. A fictional barber from London's Fleet Street who assists in baking unorthodox meat pies. Moving on to question number 4. An internet talk show that started in 2008 with a set design that leaves a lot to be desired. One more time, question number 4. It's an internet talk show that started in 2008 with a set design that leaves a lot to be desired. Question number 5, moving on to question number 5. A mocking or critical post about a particular person, but doesn't mention their name or username at all. Once again, this is question number 5. A mocking or critical post about a particular person, but doesn't mention their name or username at all. Moving on to question number 6 here. To pluck, grasp, or pull with. One more time, question number 6. To pluck, grasp, or pull with. Moving on to question number 7. Hit 1997 song by The Verb that caused a legal battle over a sample of The Last Time by the Rolling Stones. Once again, question number 7. Hit 1997 song by The Verb that caused a legal battle over a sample of The Last Time by the Rolling Stones. And finally, question number 8, round 3. A puzzle video game set on a rectangular grid often found pre-installed on Windows computers. And then once again, the final question of the night, wordplay category, I should say. A puzzle video game set on a rectangular grid, often found pre-installed on Windows computers. Okay, that's our 8 questions of the wordplay category. I'm going to jump back to the beginning here. Give it once over for everybody. Starting with question number 1. 1985 comedy film with the tagline, "The Story of a Rebel and His Bike." I don't know, I'm just gonna throw some bats over here. Question number 2. Once dry, it breaks away from its roots and rolls around due to the wind, often seen in westerns. Question number 3. A fictional barber from London's Fleet Street who assists in baking unorthodox meat pies. Question number 4. An internet talk show that started in 2008 with a set design that leaves a lot to be desired. Another classic we've got going on here. That is the movie round. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Here's the Movie, as I play clips for everybody. Round 4. I need to get better with my timing here. Yeah, so this is round 4. Here's the movie. How it works is I'm going to play clips from 8 different movies, and you're going to listen to them and identify the name of that movie. Once again, we've got a bonus point for the common theme, if you can figure out what that common theme is here. I'm going to pause the music, and we are going to get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Should be pretty easy for everybody. Starting with movie number 1. Movie number 1.
What he means is Old Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Okay, one more time. Movie number 1. One more time.
What he means is Old Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Okay, and now moving on to movie number 2. Movie number 2.
Y'all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommy carps.
Okay, I'm gonna play one more time. Movie number 2.
Y'all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommy carps.
All right, here is movie number 3.
Take car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, sorry, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy!
Okay, one more time. Movie number 3.
Take car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, sorry, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy!
All right, moving on to movie number 4. Movie number 4.
What's the matter? Quick, give him the... Quick, give him the...
What? Give him the what? 3 syllables. First syllable sounds like
Head! Sounds like head! Bed! Said!
said.
Okay, movie number 4. One more time. Movie number 4.
What's the matter? Quick, give him the... Quick, give him the...
What? Give him the what? 3 syllables. First syllable sounds like
Head! Sounds like head! Bed! Said!
Okay, and moving on to movie number 5. Movie number 5.
That's what did it. Cut your voice box, right?
She said since she was a baby.
Who would do that to a baby? The world is sinful. Wouldn't you say so, Delilah? Well, let me say this up front. You clean that lab, you get out. The thing we keep in there is an affront.
All right. Movie number 5 again. Movie number 5.
That's what did it. Cut your voice box, right?
She said since she was a baby.
Who would do that to a baby? The world is sinful. Wouldn't you say so, Delilah? Well, let me say this up front. You clean that lab, you get out. The thing we keep in there is an affront.
All right, and moving on to movie number 6. Here we go. Movie number 6.
Well, Denham, the airplane's got him. Oh, no. It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the beast.
Okay, I'm going to play movie number 6 again.
Well, Denham, the airplane's got him. Oh, no. It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the beast.
All right, and moving on here to movie number 7. Movie number 7.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color. And sometimes you speak like you're from a different time.
Okay, one more time. Movie number 7.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color. And sometimes you speak like you're from a different time.
And finally, last movie of the night here, movie number 8.
O'Connell! Hey! O'Connell! It looks to me like I've got all the horses!
Hey, Benny! Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river!
Okay, one more time. Movie number 8.
O'Connell! Hey! O'Connell! It looks to me like I've got all the horses!
Hey, Benny! Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river!
Okay, so that is... Don't mind the visualizer on top there, because I'm going to get back into movie number 1 here. So I'm going to play each clip one more time for everybody, starting with movie 1, and then we are going to wrap up rounds 3 and 4, so do your answers, and then do the reveal very shortly. Starting with movie number 1. Oh.
What he means is Old Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
And now, movie number 2.
Y'all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommy carps.
And movie number 3.
Take calm, go to Mum's, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Yeah, boy!
And moving on to movie number 4.
What's the matter? Quick, give him the... Quick, give him the...
What? Give him the what? 3 syllables. First syllable sounds like...
Head! Sounds like head! Bed! Said!
Said!
And now, movie number 5.
That's what did it. Cut your voice box, right?
She said since she was a baby.
Would do that to a baby. The world is sinful. Wouldn't you say so, Delilah? Well, let me say this up front. You clean that lab, you get out. The thing we keep in there is an affront.
And now, movie number 6.
Well, Denham, the airplane's got him. Oh, no. It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the beast. Beauty killed the beast.
And now, movie number 7.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color. And sometimes you speak like you're from a different time.
Finally, movie number 8.
O'Connell! Hey! O'Connell! It looks to me like I've got all the horses!
Hey, Benny! Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the river!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our 8 movies. I'm going to give everybody another 30 seconds to finalize their answers for rounds 3 and 4, and then I'm going to reveal the answers. So 30 seconds starting now. All right, that's 30 seconds, everybody. Make sure you're locked in for your answers, because I'm now going to reveal the answers to rounds 3 and 4. So make sure your pencils are down, Google Docs are locked. Here we go. Starting with round 3, question 1. If everybody's ready. Question number 1. Oh, hold on a second. That's not it. That's not it at all. I'm looking for the answers to round 3. There we go. Question number 1. 1985 film with the tagline, "The story of a rebel and his bike." You might know it as Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Starring Pee-wee Herman. AKA, oh my gosh, I forgot his name already. Rubens? Paul Rubens? That's the answer. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Question number 1. Question 2. Once dry, it breaks away from its roots and rolls around due to the wind, often seen in westerns, especially in showdowns. Oh, I apologize. That is my fault. There we go. Hold on. Now everybody can see. The answer is tumbleweed. If you're looking at, if you're thinking of some gunslinging showdowns in the westerns, you might see a tumbleweed fly by before it starts. That's the answer to question number 2. Question number 3. A fictional barber from London's Fleet Street who assists in baking unorthodox meat pies. You might know him as Sweeney Todd. Maybe popularized from the musical, and maybe by the movie, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. That's the answer. Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd is the answer to question 3. Question number 4. An internet talk show that started in 2008 with a set design that leaves a lot to be desired. If you caught the leaves part of that question, you might recognize Between Two Ferns. Between Two Ferns. And yes, it is a talk show. Maybe an interview show, but it is a talk show. That's the answer. Between Two Ferns. Question number 4. Question number 5. A mocking or critical post about a particular person but doesn't mention their name or username at all. Subtweet or subtweeting. Subtweet. Fairly popular thing that we're all doing now, I think, in light of stuff. Question number 5. That's the answer. Subtweet. Subtweet. Question number 6. To pluck, grasp, or pull with. Hopefully an easy one. Tweeze. Or I guess tweezing. Maybe. But tweeze is the acceptable answer there for question number 6. Tweeze. For number 7, maybe a tough one, maybe not, I don't know. Hit 99.7 song by The Verve. Stop it. The Verve that caused a legal battle over a sample of The Last Time by the Rolling Stones. Bittersweet Symphony. Bittersweet Symphony. You know what? I planned to play the clip of that and then I forgot, so unfortunately cannot play that clip for sampling issues. Rolling Stones are going to come after me. Wow. That's not a subtweet, that's critical. I mean, anyways. Bittersweet Symphony is the answer to question number 7. Finally, question number 8. A puzzle video game set on a rectangular grid, often found pre-installed on Windows computers. The answer, Minesweeper. Minesweeper. Not Pipe Dream, not Solitaire, Minesweeper. That's the answer to question 8. That's our wordplay round, ladies and gentlemen. That's round 3. Minesweeper. As I pause the music, we're going to shift over back to the movie round. Oh, I see. What? Okay. All right. Alex, I think we need to have a chat after this. Here we go. Round 4. Here's the movie. Here's the movie. Unfortunately, there's going to be some overlap on stuff that I thought would look better. Unfortunately, it's going to be in the way here. Anyways, let's get to it. The answer to movie number 1. If it comes up here on screen. Come on. Show up here on screen. There you go. Movie number 1. Oh, hold on a second. Whoa. That is very strange. What's going on here? I see what happened. All right, let's get to it. Movie number 1. Hopefully it shows up here. Movie number 1. Nope, still not showing up. What is going on here?
What he means is Old Testament, Mr. Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff. Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave. Human sacrifice, dogs and cats.
What he means is
There we
Old
go.
Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real
That's the
wrath
stuff I
of
gotta
God
do with
type
making all
stuff.
these changes.
Fire and
Affects things.
brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years
There we
of
go.
darkness,
So you got the clip
earthquakes,
there. That
volcanoes,
is
the
movie
dead
number one is
rising
called
from the grave.
Human
Ghostbusters.
sacrifice, dogs and cats.
Ghostbusters. The answer to movie number 1. What's the answer to movie number 2, though?
You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. Bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycods.
The answer, you might see Quint there. You don't see, oh gosh, I forget the other cast members. But the answer to that movie is Jaws. The answer to movie number 2. Moving on to movie number 3.
Take Carl, go to Mum's, kill Phil, sorry, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
How's that for a slice of
Shaun
fried gold?
of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead.
boy.
Sorry, I'm talking over this, I think. Shaun of the Dead is the answer to movie number 3. Now here's the answer to movie number 4, though.
What's the matter?
Some people recognize this.
Quick, give him the
What? Give him the what? 3 syllables. First syllable sounds.
It's funny. I think someone's team name is basically the scene right after this. Abby Normal. I hope they appreciated that. Oh, they did. Okay, good. The answer is Young Frankenstein. There. Sorry, not Young Frankenstein. There. The answer is Young Frankenstein. Is the name of the clip. Gene Wilder is in that, and Peter Boyle as Frankenstein's monster. Here's movie number 5, though.
That's what did it. Cut your voice box, right?
She said
Maybe a
since
tough
she was
one.
a baby.
Maybe
You
not.
do that to a baby. The world is sinful. Wouldn't you say so, Delilah?
Maybe the most recent movie we've ever put up here. That is 2017's The Shape of Water. Shape of Water is the answer to movie number 5. Let's look at movie number 6.
Well, Denham, the airplane's got him. Oh, no. It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the beast.
Going from the most recent to maybe the earliest movie I've ever put up here on trivia. That is King Kong, the original, I believe, 1933 film. The original, the number 1 beast, King Kong, king of all monsters, or maybe that's Godzilla. Movie number 7. Let's play it.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. Your eyes change color.
Yes. Love
And
it or
sometimes
hate
you
it.
speak like
That is
like
the
you're from a
movie
different time.
Twilight. Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson. That's the answer. Twilight, the first one, the original. Finally, the last movie.
Hey! O'Connell! It looks to me like I've got all the horses!
Hey, Benny! Looks to me like you're on the wrong side of the
Speaking
river!
of another movie, Love It or Love It, that's The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and a few other people I do not know their names of just quite yet. But that's the answer. The Mummy is movie number 8. Movie number 8. And let's reveal finally, what do we have as our common theme for all these movies? Again, I'll be a little bit open-ended with how people will respond. But these are movies with monsters, or you might say creature features, or monster movies. They all have some kind of monsters. Generally speaking, I tried my best to make it the more classical monsters, Universal's monsters, vampires, Frankenstein's monster. I guess Shape of Water would be like the creature from the Black Lagoon or a merman of some sort. So yeah, those are all movies with monsters in them. They're not necessarily horror movies. That is our common theme. So if you wrote something of that nature, you get the point. So now that I revealed the answers, please, if you can, send me your scores as we get into the final third of the night. Hopefully we won't be too late past 9 p.m. because I know we're running a little late based on my schedule here. But please send your scores. One more time, I just need, I'm pretty sure this is Emily. If you or your team could please send your scores for Guillotine Queens, because if not, I don't know if your form doesn't work or if you've joined another team. I just need to know if you can just tell me in the chat or something. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not seeing your scores at all. Okay, I'm just missing one lone scone. The last team that I'm looking for to send their scores. While that's happening, I'm just going to let you all know everyone did pretty well, actually, for our last 2 rounds. Round 3, there was an average of 7. Round 4, an average of 8. Most everybody got all the movies, actually. I think that's a good sign. I think that's a good balance of everything. So the average for the entirety of the game so far is 26. 26. So if you're doing as good or better than that, you're in the running for the final third of the game. I'm going to wait a bit for one lone scone. I think they'll send their scores shortly. But I'm just going to get myself set up here. We're going to do another image round. We haven't done an image round in a while. Oh no, we did it last time. What am I saying? We've been doing image rounds a lot recently. So here we go. We are doing the Picturesque Pictures round. We're doing an image round, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you some pictures very shortly. We're going to start pretty much now, basically, while this is all happening.
Be fast. Be strong. Your skin.
I gotta deal. There's some spooky. Maybe my computer is haunted because it keeps playing like random clips right now. Spooky. I'm not trying to set up like a big reveal of something like weird that's gonna happen on screen. I'm just having tech issues doing some new things on my computer. But let's move on. I have here the prompt for our image round, and it's basically I want you to identify 8 actors who have been Jacks at one point or another. And by Jack, I mean they have played a role whose name is Jack in that. Not necessarily movies or TV, could be anything. But you're going to try and identify these 8 actors. Okay? I'm just going to make sure my time is set up here. Should come up here. And I'm going to give everyone, I think, usually give them 6 minutes. So let's give everybody, 56 minutes is too long. So I'm going to give everyone 6 minutes to recognize, if you can identify these 8 actors who are grafted onto these jack-o'-lanterns. They have been Jacks, and now you need to tell me the names of these actors. I'm not looking for the character that they play. They're obviously Jacks of some kind. I'm looking for the actors. And you've got 6 minutes to identify them. Just realized the music is probably not playing. It is now. Okay, we're halfway in now. We have 3 minutes left on the clock. Okay, we are now in our last minute, final minute. Okay. That is time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for round 5. We're gonna move over to the final round of the night. I'm gonna keep blabbing to give you all a few more seconds, but otherwise, we're gonna change things up. Actually, I should probably talk about this. Normally, for round 6, we play a little something called Common Theme or Common Thread. We're not doing that tonight. It won't be that much different, to be honest. I'm doing something different. Slightly new category, which I call the crossover. Not to be confused with crossover cars, but that's what we're going to do here. It's called the crossover, and I will explain, because I know we're usually expecting some classics. I'm doing something new here. How it's going to work, as I show you the explanation here, is basically, I'm going to get rid of the timer here. Basically, the last part of each answer is also going to be the first part of the next answer. I'm pretty sure that there's a different name for that I can't quite figure out, but I'm going to call it the crossover. So as an example, if the first answer was computer, the second answer would have to use some last part of that first answer, which might be ergonomic. I will obviously give you clues. I'm just giving you the answers to show you how this works. And then ergonomic would have MIC at the end there, which might lead into the final answer, which is Michael Myers. All things that are very spooky right now. So that's how it's going to work. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. If anybody have questions, please tell me in the chat before I move farther into this. Syllable. I'll be honest, it's not strictly syllables. It won't be just one letter. That's the real rule here. It's going to be at least 2 letters will be used, but it's not strictly syllables. which would have made it easier, but it made it harder for me to make these questions apparently. So not syllables, not strictly syllables. All right, so let's roll with this. I'm gonna make sure all my stuff here is good. I'm gonna make sure my volume is not too loud. Here we go. Starting with question number 1. A frightening or unpleasant dream. Starting with a tough one off the bat here. Once again, question number 1. A frightening or unpleasant dream. And now, question number 2. She's the Queen of Soul, known for songs such as Respect. One more time. Question number 2. She's the Queen of Soul, known for songs such as Respect. And moving on to question number 3. This rock band's record from 2000 is the best-selling debut album of the 21st century. One more time, question number 3. This rock band's record from 2000 is the best-selling debut album of the 21st century. Looking for the name of the rock band. Question number 4. A fictional city often featured in H.P. Lovecraft stories. One more time, question number 4. A fictional city often featured in H.P. Lovecraft stories. Question number 5. In 2016, this musical won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama and the Tony for Best Musical. Once again, question number 5. In 2016, this musical won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama and the Tony for Best Musical. Question number 6. Former board game manufacturer known for Yahtzee and the Game of Life. Once again, question number 6. Former board game manufacturer known for Yahtzee and the Game of Life. Question number 7. Known for his roles in films such as The Hangover and Wedding Crashers. Once again, known for his roles in films such as The Hangover and Wedding Crashers. And finally, question 8. Greek goddess who was the daughter of Zeus and later became the bride of Hades. One more time, question number 8. Greek goddess who was the daughter of Zeus and later became the bride of Hades. Alright, so that is our 8 questions. I'm going to go back here. Starting with the first one. Give everyone a chance to sort out the rest of their answers. Starting with question number 1. A frightening or unpleasant dream. Question number 2. She's the Queen of Soul, known for songs such as Respect. Song number 3. This rock band's record from 2000 is the best-selling debut album of the 21st century. Moving on to question number 4. A fictional city often featured in H.P. Lovecraft's stories. Question number 5. In 2016, this musical won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama and the Tony for Best Musical. Question number 6. Former board game manufacturer known for Yahtzee and the Game of Life. Question number 7. Known for his roles in films such as The Hangover and Wedding Crashers. And our final question of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Greek goddess who was the daughter of Zeus and later became the bride of Hades. Alright, so that is it. I have to make this clear, there is no common theme. There's a different style to this final category. So that is our 8 questions. I'll give everybody another 30 seconds to finalize their answers starting now. Alright, time is up. After 30 seconds, we're gonna do the answers now. All right, pencils down. Let's get to it. These are the answers to rounds 5 and 6. So let's get back to the picture round here. I will go through them one at a time through these pictures. Starting with picture number 1, you might notice a young Leonardo DiCaprio. He was Jack Dawson in the movie Titanic. Well-known movie. I don't know, made a few dollars, that movie, Titanic. The answer to picture number 1 is Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's move on to picture number 2. This might be an easy one, to be honest. Very, very detailed. Actually, I think this is a real carving. It's not a fake one like some of these other ones are. But that is Johnny Depp, played Jack Sparrow in the movies Pirates of the Caribbean. That's Johnny Depp in picture number 2. Let's move on to picture number 3. A TV heartthrob at some point, and now he's playing a dad. That is Milo, or Milo? It's Milo. Milo Ventimiglia. That is Jack Pearson. Oh, I'm sorry. Is someone saying Captain Jack Sparrow? Oh my lord. Fine, I'll make the distinction, Captain Jack Sparrow. As long as you wrote Johnny Depp, that's all I care about. That is the actor that plays Jack Pearson on the TV show This Is Us. I'm sure I'm mangling his name. Milo Ventimiglia. This is the answer to picture number 3. Let's move on to picture number 4. You might know him as someone who keeps mugging the camera on The Office, but he's probably more known recently as Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan. Ventimiglia. Okay. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Bob. John Krasinski is the answer to picture number 4 there. He plays Jack Ryan in the TV show Jack Ryan. That's the answer to picture 4. Picture number 5, another TV, actually surprisingly a lot of TV ones here. That is Matthew Fox, who you might know from the television show Lost. He played Captain Jack Shepherd. I know Katie wanted me to make sure he gets the proper title in there. Captain Jack Shepherd. Matthew Fox is the answer to picture 5. And moving on to another actually scary movie here, we've got The Shining's Jack Nicholson, who plays Jack Torrance. Jack Torrance. Jason Biggs. Does he actually play a Jack? That would be pretty funny. Anyways, Jack Nicholson, answer to picture number 6, as he appears in The Shining. Plays Jack Torrance. Picture number 7 might be a tough one. I don't know if you recognize the actual movie or even the person. This is Robin Williams, as he appears in the Francis Ford Coppola directed film Jack, where he plays a 10-year-old who just looks like an adult. He has like rapid aging. That's a movie that exists. Anyways, the answer is Robin Williams for picture number 7. And finally, I had to make this one. Can't believe I had to make this. I was running out of Jacks here. The answer is Kiefer Sutherland from another television show. He played Jack Bauer, damn it, in the show 24. The answer is Kiefer Sutherland. I was going to try and find him from... There's a pumpkin I found, or a jack-o'-lantern of him from The Lost Boys, but I was worried no one would actually, quite figure out that was still him. So apparently him with a gun is more recognizable. Anyways, the answer, Kiefer Sutherland for picture number 8. That's our picture round, ladies and gentlemen. As we move on to the final category, round 6. There we go. So like I said, the answers will always follow the next one. So the last part of each answer is the first part of the next answer. Starting with an easy one, I hope. I'm testing out some new categories here. So question number 1, a frightening or unpleasant dream. The answer would be nightmare. Fortunately, like I said, if you wrote something else, it has to match the next answer. So I will only accept nightmare in this instance. That's the answer to question 1. Moving on to question number 2, the Queen of Soul, known for songs such as Respect. That is Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin is the answer to question number 2. Hopefully you're starting to see the connections here. Question number 3, this rock band's record from 2000 is the best-selling debut album of the 21st century. I only recently found out about this because there's been a lot of retrospectives on Linkin Park and their debut album, Hybrid Theory. as we do some tabulations, and we're gonna do some scoring. I wanted to ask folks, actually, I was gonna ask about this next month, but if you could let me know in the chat or even email me. So I'm doing this monthly, of course. I'm doing this tonight. I'm gonna do this next month at the end of November. December is coming up, and I don't quite know if it makes sense for me to do a December trivia, or at least at the end of the month. So I'm curious, would people rather I skip December, or would they be more willing to do an earlier December trivia, like mid-December, or would they even be willing to do like a holiday December trivia? I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the emails. I'd like to know ahead of time so we can plan for it, because otherwise I won't do it, or we'll move on to January, which it's weird to think about next year already, but next year I got some plans for trivia. So this will be sort of like, another one that might change. Things might change in the near future. And yeah, I'm not saying earlier as a pun. I'm genuinely asking if people would rather have it sooner in the month, so it doesn't conflict with holiday stuff. I know it's weird. I know I'm not trying to, I'm trying to not super acknowledge the fact that things are weird right now with planning holidays for this year, but I figured I'd ask everybody. All right, I just want to give a quick check. One Lone Scone. I think they are the only ones that I'm missing a score from. One Lone Scone. But I'm going to start doing some number crunching here. So hopefully everyone's locked in their answers. Make sure you have sent me your accurate and correct answers, because I'm going to start figuring out the top 5 of the night. If you give me a second. This is gonna be funny. All right. Okay. I think I've got scores here. Just double checking here. Okay. Yeah, basically going back to that question I just posed. Yeah, let me know. I'll probably do a proper survey or poll or something, but I wanted to bring it up with everyone ahead of time. Okay. Whew. Okay, I think one more time. I'm just gonna write this down because I think One Lone Scone still hasn't sent it over. Sorry, I know we're running a little bit late here than usual. Technical difficulties. All right. So I'm gonna go to the top 5 now. Hopefully, there we go. Hopefully it'll show up. I don't know why I need to do the bats for that. Still working out some stuff here. Okay, that's our top 5. Hopefully this information shows up here. So I'm ready to reveal the top 5 teams of the night. It's going to be an interesting one. We're going to have to deal with some stuff. Starting with 5th place. Are they going to show up? There we go. Oh boy. all of this is going to be a little bit weird. But 5th place is Christian Bale with 44.5 points. You are in 5th place. Commendable, but you are just 1 point away from 4th place, Social Quistancing. You are at 45.5 points. Good job. However, you are 1 point away from, I'm going to skip ahead here to 3rd, 2nd, 1st place. We have a three-way tie. A three-way tie for 1st place. We've got the Hollywood Celebrities, Hirsute Elderlies with Limited Functions, and the Guillotined Queens. So we are going to sudden death here. I'm gonna have to figure out some ages of folks. And let's see. I think. Let me think about this. Here we go. Okay. Split. Oh, is there contention on scores here? Man, this is, oh yeah, that's interesting actually. This is going to be strange because I guess technically the 3 people are going to be fighting for 1st and 2nd place. Sorry, Bogdan. I think this is how it's going to work. Steven, you're asking for a recount. I don't know if you're joking or not before I move ahead. I want to make sure people are set on this, but our team was 45.5. Let me double check here. Oh, you are right. Yes. You are. Unfortunately, we are going to be throwing out someone else out of teams here. There we go. Hold on. Now it makes sense. There we go. Yes, you're right, Katie. You are tied for 4th place. There we go. There was an actual recount. Yeah, no, it was. I didn't see their numbers. I have a very bad eyesight right now. Oh, there's no lights here. Okay, so let's get to this then. For the first 3 teams, if you're still with us, I'm looking for, the way we're usually doing this is I'm gonna name 2 people, and you are going to interesting how this is gonna work now. Here's what we're gonna do. Does everyone have an email that they can send their answers to? Because I realize that YouTube does not give you privacy in terms of sending your responses. I'm seeing the limitations of this. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna write down the show email, quizshow@gmail.com. Okay. For the 3 teams, this only applies to the 3 teams in 1st place. Just count to 3. I like how people are telling me what to do here. Here we go. So we're gonna send an email. I'm gonna give you the names of 2 people here, and you're gonna tell me their ages combined, the sum of their ages. Here we go. The 2 names, the 2 people, I want you to guess their ages combined and send it to that email, quizshow@gmail.com, for those 3 teams, are Aretha Franklin, what is her age, and Jack Nicholson. Aretha Franklin and Jack Nicholson. Combine those ages, give me that sum through the email, and we're going to find out who is... this is Price is Right rules. I should make that clear. We have to establish this. Price is Right rules. If you go over, you do not get it. You do not get it if you go over the number. I'm going to give everyone 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't want to take too long on this. We're already past 9 o'clock. Yeah, so this would be based on her age, her I guess her, I don't know if there's a term for that, but like her age as it stands right now, not like if she was still alive right now. How old did she live up to? There we go. Up to her death. All right, we're just approaching the 1 minute mark here. I'm still waiting for people's answers. Folks, looking for those emails, looking for those answers. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. I've got 2 responses. I've got Hollywood celebrities and guillotined queens so far. Hirsute elderlies. I think I'm just waiting for your answer. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. The winner is no one. No. First place with an accurate, perfectly accurate answer, shockingly accurate, is 159. If you combine Jack Nicholson's current age to Aretha Franklin's age when she died, is 159. And hirsute elderlies with limited functions, you got that answer right in the money. You are winning first place. You are in first place. I gotta give a quick note there so I can remember that. First place. For second place, Guillotine Queens were just off by 3 numbers. You were at 156, so you will be taking second place tonight. Oh no, we're playing Among Us right now. Very sus. No, congratulate them. No, they got it. They got the number on there. So they are Hirsute Elderlies. You are winning first place with the gift card where we are going to contact you shortly after. Guillotine Queens, you are also a winner with second place, and we will discuss with you afterwards. Hollywood celebrities, thank you for playing. Unfortunately, third place, but still worth noting. Folks, that's the game. That's trivia tonight. Sorry if it's running a little long here, but I'm gonna get that out of the way here. So I'm gonna end it off. I will post the full. Oh, that's funny. I didn't actually change this. I didn't change the calendar. So this is gonna be on November 25th. November 25th is when the next live show is gonna be. November 25th. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I knew I'd forgotten something, and I guess it's okay that it was the last thing here. Yeah, the next one's tonight. It's happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for playing. Obviously, there's information there on the screen. I'm doubling up of information. This is the last thing I should have fixed that I didn't get around to. Thank you so much for playing. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. I know there's a bit of some new wacky changes that are happening here, but I appreciate you coming down, helping out nonetheless. Like I said, if you have any questions, if you want to let me know about your thoughts on December's trivia night, let me know in the email. YouKnowQuizShow@gmail.com. There's also Facebook.com/YouKnowQuizShow. And subscribe to the channel. Now that we're doing YouTube, I think we're going to do this moving ahead now. I'm just going to figure out a way how to do tiebreakers now. Should be easy, just doing the form stuff. But anyways, thanks again, everybody. I hope you had a good night. Please donate if you'd like to. No pressure. Just the link is there, down there in Coffee, in case you would like to. But otherwise, thank you so much. Have a good night. We're going to end it off by playing the theme song.